Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Jill, and welcome to my channel. I'm also known as Jillbo Baggins, which I'm hoping is what will be the name of my vlog. And I have decided to start a vlog, because I think I have some good things to say and some things that I want to pass along to other people who may need them. I am 49 years old, and it's almost Christmas. This is my very first vlog post ever, so I have never done this before, so please be kind. I'm going to start out by explaining some of my history. Not all of it, because good God, that would be like a 15-hour vlog post. No. I will save some for later. First, I have a little frog in my throat. First, as I said, I am 49 years old, and I am a two-time cancer survivor. That's right. I was diagnosed in 2009 with rectal cancer, and I survived it with a colostomy surgery. And then 4.5 years later, I had a recurrence. And that particular surgery was extreme. I will explain more in videos to come. But it really was extreme. And I have been recovering ever since. And that was my surgery was on December 2nd through the 4th of 2014. I've been through a lot health-wise, and I think I have some advice and things that might help people. So if you have any questions about my cancer, I am an open book, or about maybe any of my other health issues, which will come up during my vlogging, because I plan on vlogging at least once a week, if not more. And I want to get to know you as well. I want you to know me and me to know you, because I believe that human connection can save lives. Connecting with another human being on a deep level with sincerity and honesty is the best way, in my opinion, to recover from any type of illness, especially prolonged or very, very serious illness. A little bit more about myself before I go into too much of that. I have a lot of interests. I read mostly fantasy, some sci-fi books. I adore music. I have a very eclectic music taste, but some of my very, very favorites are the Indigo Girls, Melissa Etheridge, Luka Bloom, and if you don't know who he is, go look him up. Seriously, look him up. You need to hear his music. He's an Irish musician, and he is fabulous. He's a singer-songwriter, and he just does incredible things. He really does. Some of my other musical tastes include a nearly lifelong, at least since I was 8 or 9, complete, what's the word? Obsession, I guess, with Weird Al Yankovic. I believed for many years that he was my soulmate and we were destined to be married. Sadly, he found somebody else, as I did not live in California and I did not get a chance to meet him until after he had already met his wife. And I happened to meet someone a very long time ago in 1997. His name is Dave, and he is now my husband. And we are very, very happy together. We dated for 13 years before we got married, and then we got married in 2009, just 2 months before my first cancer diagnosis. Anyway, back to some of my interests. I am a big fan of things like Doctor Who and MST3K, if you don't know what that is. It's Mystery Science Theater 3000. Both the old and the new series. I love them both. I'm a big fan of movies just in general. Growing up, my family had a video store that was my first job, my first experience in dealing with customers, and allowed me to see pretty much any movie I wanted to between the years of 1980, maybe 79, to 1991. So yeah, I could watch whatever I wanted. I could just bring it home from the video store whenever I wanted. So anyway, I had a very lovely childhood. It was middle class, mid to upper class, growing up. I have one sibling. Her name is Stacy, and she is the closest thing to me in the entire world. We know each other better than anybody else, and I would not have survived either diagnosis without my sister. I love her. Stacy, thank you. I love you. I also would not have survived without my husband. I really would not. So mad props to him, because he is the best. And you will find that out as we go through. Other interests. Let's go back. Like I said, I'm kind of a geek. I really like goofy t-shirts. I like not just Doctor Who, old and new, but Game of Thrones I really love. And there's lots of other things that I've really gotten into that both my husband and I really like, and we do together. I'm also a beauty enthusiast. I have not been doing modern makeup for quite some time, for a long time. I've been only just getting back into makeup in the last year, really. And there will be some beauty content on my channel. I plan on that because I want to tell you what I like, and I want to hear what you like so that I can try it. I also just want to try out different looks. So to start, today I am wearing nothing but my Bobbi Brown face base. Swear by this stuff. Love it. It's really hydrating and great to firm up and tone skin. I'm also wearing my Bobbi Brown stick foundation in shade, I always forget, Cool Ivory, right here. I am pale as a ghost, as you can see. I'm from Minnesota, and I don't get out very much, and I don't like being in the sun. So I live in the perfect place. I love it. I am also wearing Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Baby. It's old standby nude. I am not wearing any eye makeup at this time. I just didn't feel like going through all the hubbub. I'm wearing a little bit of Bobbi Brown blush that I purchased so long ago that I don't remember when I got it. I know that's horrible, and I'm not supposed to keep makeup after the date that's on the little jar that's on the back, but it's called French Pink is the name of it, and I adore it. I've been wearing it ever since I got it in probably the early 2000s, and it is pink. It's absolutely just pink. And you don't need very much of it, which is why I still have it and why it still has the breast cancer ribbon stamped into it that it had when I got it, because part of the proceeds went to breast cancer charity. So I love that. It's my favorite. I try others and none of them seem to look natural on me. This one, I feel like it looks natural. If you think it does not, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm not wearing enough, if I'm wearing too much, and what you think of what it looks like. I also am a huge fan of jewelry, and this means fine jewelry. My Pinterest, which I should link below if I figure out how to do that when I post it, is full. I have a board called Crowns, Tiaras, and Jewels. And you can take a peek at that and take whatever you want from that board, and just look at it. The craftsmanship and the beauty and the time and the effort and the rarity of what goes into the type of jewelry that I love amazes me, and it makes me gasp. And this is something I share with my sister. We both have this incredible love for jewelry. But my first and very earliest passion has always been acting. Since the 3rd grade, I can remember. So what's that? 7 years old, I have wanted to be an actor. And I was all the way through school. I would try out for everything I possibly could. I did many plays and musicals in high school and in college. It's what I lived for. And then I kind of had to grow up and earn a living. So I ended up not doing theater for a very long time. I love improv. I used to play Comedy Sports. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's all one word with a Z at the end. There is one here in Minneapolis. They have franchises kind of all over the country, and it's super fun improv. It's mostly improv games, some scene work, and other great stuff. But I did that for quite some time, and then I also have done scenic improv. So I've taken classes and done all kinds of stuff. I took acting classes at the Guthrie. I've done a lot of Shakespeare. I adore Shakespeare. He lives on in me. I have a huge passion for Shakespeare, his language, his poetry, his just what he created. It touches me on every level that I am as a human being. More on that later. After my second cancer diagnosis, I had to leave my career. I am disabled. I have side effects from the massive surgery that are permanent, and nerves were cut, and I can't walk without a cane, and when I do have my cane, I can only walk a few hundred yards, a couple hundred yards, before I really have to sit down and take a rest. Most of the time I am in a wheelchair, and that's very different than what I knew before. But it has allowed me to get back into theater. It's given me the time and the ability to research things and rehearse monologues and read plays and go see plays that I never did have while I was working. When I was working, I was in the tech field. I was in technical support for 20 years, and I kind of fell into it. I had an aptitude with computers that was brought on by a friend, my old friend John, from way back when I was in high school. He was, and still is, we're still in contact, and he's a computer programmer. And he was the one who really kind of first gave me my dip my toe into computers, and realized that I had a pretty good aptitude with them. I learned so many things. I learned word processing. I learned Excel spreadsheet work. I learned database work. I learned networking. I learned a whole bunch of stuff, and was very, very happy, and was starting to get into project management for the computer industry, for IT, when I was diagnosed. And after my first diagnosis, I was able to go back to work until my recurrence. That's when I had to stop. But I can sense already that this video is getting really long, and I'm probably going to have to cut some things from it, and I don't know my ass from my elbow when I'm editing, because I've never tried. I mean, I have edited videotape before, but never digital. So I will have to figure that out too. So I don't know when this is going to go up. Suffice it to say, I want this blog to be completely honest, completely open. I want you to feel comfortable. I want me to feel comfortable. I want to share things with you. I want you to share things with me. I want to help if I can. If there's anything I can do, I want to be able to help. Whether it's acting or singing or depression, which I've had since I was 3 years old, or cancer, or caregiving, or anything that I have knowledge in, I want to be able to help with. I already love you guys, I can tell. And I think this is the start of a really cool friendship. I hope you liked the first video. Please like and comment and subscribe, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, obviously it's my first one, so if it sucks, let me know and I'll change up. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.